Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here with a new little series about using up our scraps because that is one of my goals for 2019 is to really kind of get my scraps under control. So first of all, I want to say hi and hugs to Bonnie, Kath, Nilda, and Jeanette. And then we're going to get started using up some scraps. I have this big bag of rectangle shaped, see, I try to be organized, but rectangle shaped cutoffs, and I'm working on a few little golden books, and I have some cutoffs from those, so we're going to work with those. But first of all, you might have to shut your eyes, but let me just show you how out of control my scraps are. Hopefully it will make you feel better. I'm taking you out of the stand and we're going to just go right over there. Look at that. I mean, seriously. There needs to be some work done on that. Okay, close your eyes again and I'm just going to bring you back over to the stand here. And there we go. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, my stand's been wanting to droop a little bit. Okay, so first of all, I have to say this idea kept me up last night. Of course, I need to quit watching videos before I go to sleep because then I get all excited to do stuff and I can't sleep. So this idea came from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And she was doing some work with these about this size of cutoff. And I thought, I need some pockets for my little golden books. I thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So we are going to start with that. I need to grab my corner rounder. That's the one thing I forgot. Okay. So as you can see, I've got my sewing machine handy as well. I'm going to do a couple of these Stamperia papers first because I have a couple of real light colored, pastel-y colored things. But anyway, so what she did was she made these cute little, fold ups and then put some off cuts of coffee dyed paper. This is my, let's see, that's my cardstock, but it's got both in it. This is kind of my coffee dyed paper one. Oh my gosh, yes. So this is going to be great. We're going to get rid of some of these scraps. So this one I'm feeling like doing a little up and down one here. So she really just went ahead and folded, didn't measure or anything, which is right up my alley because I'm not much of a measurer either. Okay. Well, that's just pretty is what that is. Oh, the other thing I need to grab is my Mrs. Coggs. I am using a lot of Mrs. Coggs images in these journals. So here are the ones that I have to work with. So we'll just set these sort of over here too, so that we can grab those easily. Okay, so I want to do a little rounding of this corner. And then she put little pads of paper in here. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to use some of my coffee dyed scraps. A lot of these are strips in this one, so that's not going to help me a lot. I did bring over some pieces of paper that were larger. I have all of these cutoffs from TNs, which, they don't all have to be the same size. So let's see what else I have in here. Anything Okay, well, we may end up, here's a few. We may end up having to grab a little bit of paper, but that's okay too. And I need my ruler. Alrighty, so then she just kind of, set these up here. She kind of just measured somewhat closely to where the little tablet would fit nicely. Yep, nothing too specific. I'm just using the top of the ruler to make sure I'm straight, which, you know, straight-ish anyway. Just been dying to play with this. And then, yeah, so that's a little wide, but not too bad. Okay, and then, let's see, if I fold that, am I close? Ooh, real close. Might have to take off a little end of it, which is fine, because then this goes in the scrap bin and we use it for something. I'll make a pile of my little scraps there. Okay, so I like the rough edge on that. All right, so that's gonna be pretty good. Let's use some of this coffee dyed paper. I might go this way on the coffee dyed paper, and ish. Just gonna go right about here. Even if these aren't scraps per se, it's helping me use up these scraps, so that is just fine. Now I am only going to put, I think I'm only going to put 3 pieces of paper in these, because I really don't want to have these be too bulky. That's one thing I certainly learned on my December daily was, boy, it can get really bulky really fast. And so, don't want that to happen. Okay, I think I'm going to put that one on top because I kind of like how that looks layered. Okay, so then we're going to put that there. Like so. That's going to be great. And then she put some paper scraps up at the top. But you could use, gosh, you could use some fabric scraps across there. Again, I think the idea is not to get too bulky. So maybe just a little piece of lace, something like that. What do I have up here in my lace jar? I have a lot of stuff that's bulky. That's what I have. But, well, okay. Let's see. What do I have for scraps of fabric? I have this one, which I think I'm just going to cut that, and then I'm going to cut it in half again because I don't want it. We might use this one for the other one. I don't want it to be super bulky, but I do want it to have something kind of fun at the top. Actually, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I'm hoping I'm in camera. I don't have my, oh yeah, I don't have my mat to guide me because I had to get my sewing machine out here so you guys could see that. Let's see. I'm kind of where you can see. At least I'm not totally out of camera when I'm sewing things. Okay, so I'm gonna get that lined up, and I am just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna Not gonna get too fussy about it. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I actually think I'm gonna do a leaf design. Take it off the leaf design in case I don't want that in the next one. But I kind of love it. Let me show you. Oops. Cut off the threads and then leave them in there. Let me show you how that turned out. I hope you can see. Can you see the leaf design up top? So then you've got a little extra journaling area there. Fun, right? And I'm going to leave these blank because I kind of want a blank slate for whoever grabs these journals to work with. I do want to look and see if there are images I want to use though from Mrs. Coggs. So these are my kitty cat ones. Okay, so those are actually, that's one of the ones that that we might use. Playing camera. Let me move up a little. I mean, I could cut her down to fit on there maybe. I'm not super crazy about it, but some of these are just too big. So what do we have here? That one's sort of cute, and really I could put it on so that the flap is up there, and I don't want to layer because I don't want a bunch of bulk. No. Maybe I'll save the kitties for the next one. Maybe I'll see something that I like them with a little bit better. So then the other I'm using, oh my gosh, look how cute that is. I could cut off a little of the bottom. That's cute. Let's make sure that's the one we want. See some pink here. Nope, that's it right there. It's kind of like, once you see it, you know. And I could sew it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave that. My glue. Ugh. And then I want to show you the tie on it too, because I think that'll be fun. Okay. Let's get that down. Kind of put it a bit towards the bottom there. Okay. Okay, now that feels pretty flat, so I'm liking that. And then I don't know if I'll have something in here I want to tie it with. Here's some kind of gold baker's twine that's kind of nice. Oops, sorry, keep getting it way towards me. My chair is too far back because of sewing. So I want to, I think, put this kind of on the side so that I don't cover up my little people too much. Might be even still a bit long. My washing machine's beeping at me. Leave me alone. I'm in my craft room. So I'm just gonna tie this on the side there. And I don't know, let me clip that off and let's see if would we rather have that on this side is my question. Yeah, I think I like it better on this side. So then what I'm going to do is take my Fabri-Tac which is getting a little goopy because I've really been using the art glitter glue more. I'm sure my Fabri-Tac's feeling quite shunned at this point. There we go. Okay, so that's going to dry there. So that little string will stay there. And then what I'm going to do is put it on a page as a pocket, gluing this way, and then something can be tucked in. So, yay, there's the first one. There is the first one. I'll set that over there. And let's do this one just for variety. Oh, except that, wait a second. I really want to I have pink thread in, so we'll just stay with the pink ones for a bit. Now, another thing you can do is do a little fold sideways like this. And kind of fold this side this way. And then fold this one to be about the same. Yep. Okay. So there we go there. And then I'm going to round around this. Whoop. Kinda. And around this one, and then we are just going to stitch this down so that it is a tuck. So and my pal Rachel didn't backstitch, so she said it wasn't necessary, so I'm going with it because that does add to the time it takes you to do something for sure. So okay, fun. So now you could go ahead and, of course, tuck something in there. And you could add some pages to the middle if you wanted to too. I think I'm going to leave it as is because I need a pocket, and that's fine. The pocket's going to open like that, and that'll be fun. Okay, let's see if our kitty cats will go with this. I was looking at this with it, and that's kind of nice. There's not a lot of pink with the kitty cats, I'm noticing. What would a darker one? That's kind of neat. Okay, that's my fave so far. This might be, nope, don't like it as well as that one. That's the winner chicken dinner, I think. All right, so I could have sewn that on before I made the pocket, but since I didn't, I think I'm just gonna zigzag around that, and I'm reducing my stitch size just so that it always helps to put your put your foot down before you press on the pedal. Coordination issue, people. Let me see how bad that is. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I'll stitch around it now. Since I didn't stitch around it, I'll just stitch around it before I... Okay, let's put down this. So what I was going to say, and of course I was talking and so I wasn't thinking, is you kind of have to just experiment with your machine. People ask me all the time, what size stitch do you use? Well, the way that my machine is might not be the way your machine is. So just experiment. Just take a piece of scratch paper or scrap paper and do your stitches on it and just see what makes you happy. Because to be honest with you, I don't know which is which. I don't know what length or width is on my space apart or whatever, but I like the little bitty like that. It's kind of fun. So, okay, so let's glue this one on there. And that stitching just adds just enough. It really does. It's amazing the difference that stitching makes on a piece, for sure. So yay, I've got 6 golden books going, so got 2 down now. And I will tell you, if you watched my giveaway video, you know that I am not doing custom orders in 2019. These little golden books are the last of it. And I'm not even positive that they're all going to be spoken for. So if they're not, I will let you know if they go in my Etsy. The kitty one is for sure. So, okay, so there is my little pocket for the kitty one. That's awesome. Okay, so then what else? What other colors do I have that I'm working with? Oh yeah, this one can be pink. Oh, this is my favorite paper. I love this paper. It's K & Company. I'm not sure the name, but I got it at Michael's, if that's helpful. Now, the funny thing with this one is I don't want to cover that up. So I need to go this way, don't I? I can't really do this because it will cover that up. Okay. So what if, okay, I'm just experimenting. This is where I go rogue and go completely off script from what, got to make sure I'm going to fit on my page. I'm going rogue here from what Rachel did. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, so that is going to have to be a left-handed one. And then I'm wondering if I just go this way on it. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see how we like that. Okay, so the pocket would be on there. Open up. This would be glued down. So let's do this. And I could put a little paper pad on the end of that. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm going to need to take off a strip of that, aren't I? Like about that much. I do like tearing it with a ruler so that it's not so perfect as it would be. If you were cutting it. And I will use this too. So once again, scraps. Okay, and then we want to kind of want that because that's kind of messy and fun. Let's see, there is the... So I think we're going to cut it off about there. Try to be semi-straight. Okay. All right, let's just use these same papers. I think we'll do this one. Ish. Ish, right about there, ish. I am having fun with this. It's kind of fun to do something different than my December daily. Though I did love doing it. It's like, okay, well, ready to move on. Ready to move on. And I've been working on these golden books throughout. So I'm getting there on them, but they're taking me forever because of Christmas and everything. And once again, I'm kind of trying to, with my husband retiring, I have less time to craft, and which is fine because I want to spend time with him too. But so that's part of it. The other thing is my little sore hand. I'm finding that I can't put in 8 hours like I used to. So there's that too. I wonder if I have, I'm looking in my little bin of scraps. What do we have there? What if we did this? That's cute, right? And we'll just sew that on. I think I'm just gonna do a zigzag on that, mostly because that's what the machine is set at right now. So we're just gonna zig it on. All right. It was so funny, Rachel, on her video that I watched last night where she was making these, she kept pulling her she didn't have her thread long enough, and so it kept pulling out on her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can relate to that. It was just nice to see it happen to somebody else for a change. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do we have? I'm gonna have to cut this down, no doubt. Ooh, I love this one. How cute would that be on there? Super cute. Okay. And we'll just, I do have my cutter here. Have to treat Mrs. Cog's images with a little more reverence than I do my, and I'll use this little piece. And then I do my scrappy papers. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. All right, so I'm just gonna, since there's nothing on the back, we'll just sew that right on. Whoops. Excuse me. Kind of. Yeah, that stitching will be nice across this white part. right, so this little one is just, it's going to be on there like so. I'm thinking about putting something there to kind of hold it. Do I have, where's a little tiny circle punch? And a scrap piece of paper. Let's see, I bought many scrap pieces of paper. Let's see, looking for one that's similar color. This is pink. Let's see if that will work. I was thinking of putting that on there to kind of hold that little flap. And a person could put a pocket on there or whatever, but I think I'm just going to leave that to the imagination of whomever gets this journal. Because once again, just trying to kind of give them a base to play with. Just going to put glue on half of this, and we're at about there, which kind of is fun because it's more or less the middle of that flower. Okay. Oh goodness. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in. It's heavier on the top than the, just have to straighten it out. Okay. So there we go there. I think I want a stamp or something. That's just a little too, somewhere I have an ant stamp. That would be fun. Let's see if I can find that in the next 10 minutes here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. You know, you look at this craft room and you think, how does she find anything? And yet I do. But now I can't find the stamp pad. Funny enough. Okay. Oh, we're at 30 minutes. I wonder if I'll get all these done for these golden books while we're crafting together. I hope so. I'm going to take that out from under so it's flat. See if that'll be cute. Yeah, it needed a little something. That is cute. Fun. Okay. There's the next one. All right. So then, let's see if there's any others. I don't really want to change my thread while we're crafting. So, I think pink will be okay on this one. So this is the paper pack that we have for another one. And I think this one would be really fun up and down, like we did that other one. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. I think I'm going to just try and use some of these papers that are left. I still have some more of this one. Let's see. Maybe about right there or so. Ripped along the bottom, but that's okay. Maybe we'll we can just leave this kind of fun edge for something else. Okay, put that one on top this time. Yeah, that's fun. And then this one we'll put inside about there-ish. Okay, so I'm going to do this one kind of offset like that. That's kind of fun. In the middle. Okay, and so then we'll put that right along that line. And what do we have? What do we want to put along there? I see, of course it's at the bottom, but I see in my trim bin something that's intriguing me. So let's see what that is. Ooh, it's kind of a pinkish. I think that might be nice. Kind of just put a little bit of that up there. And yet another scrap. Oh, yes, they do. It's like they rub together and make baby scraps. Oh my gosh, where'd that come from? Oh my goodness. Rummy. We had one of those no sleep nights. That's my excuse. Oh. Sorry if that's bouncing the camera. It's bouncing the table too. Yeah. So I can't be held accountable. Oh. Okay. Okay. So that is cute. It's just a little bit of a scrap thing. Now, do I have something that calls to me to tie that with? I don't want to use twine because it's too bulky. This is like yet another scrap thing, but this is more like ties and things like that. What's this one? It's kind of the right color. But she's gonna be too short. Okay. That's all right. Ooh, what's this? Fibber McGee's sandwich bag. Oh my gosh. It's like, and there's a little Christmas left over. Oh man. Oh my goodness. See, it's really out of control. It's driving me batty. So we really need to get a grip here, people. I do. I need to get a grip. Okay, I'm trying to think of which one this is. I remember which one this is. Do I want to just put this on there? And then what if we went flip down like that and put something fun down there? What? I'm not sure. See, that so cute. They're so cute. Gosh, I love these. Ooh, that one might be a good color. Yeah, that's fun. Ooh, I think I like the monkey better. Okay. And I think we'll just put that there. Now, do we want to sew around? I think we want to sew around this while it's loose. That's what I think. Holding down my machine to try to keep it from bouncing all over. Right next to me I have the sewing table and it is more sturdy, but you couldn't see me. So that's all right. We'll just get it done quick and call it good. Okay, so then we're just going to, gosh, I am having trouble with my cutting of threads today. My aim is off with the scissors. Okay, so we're going to do that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And we're going to have 4 of 6 done. Woo, woo, woo. They're pretty quick to do. I do like that about them. They are pretty quick. Okay, so then that's just a happy surprise when you pull this down, right? Is the fun little image. Okay, so then let's get that. Not sure whether I want to. Bless you, honey. My husband just sneezed upstairs. I don't know. I think I'll just do one thickness. I was wondering if I wanted to do more than one thickness, but I think I'll tie it right at the flap here. Do my best anyway. Okay, that did not hold it closed very well. Oh my gosh, that hurts my fingers. No pain, no gain. Oh, you all are so helpful. I am taking turmeric now because you guys, my online doctor core, you got me all set up for that. So that was great. Okay, so cute, right? And then it just opens and you find the fun image on the inside. I like that. Okay, so let's see how this one worked. Yeah, see, it's just glued on there and then it just ties in the front. That's perfect. Okay, so let's do that with this one. Just put a little fabric tack along there, squash it down onto it, and bada bing, bada boom, as they say. Okay. Ah, sticky. It's real sticky. Okay, so there we go there. Okay, so really we have 2 more. I'm going to lay this over here to dry. We have 2 more. We have Little Red Riding Hood, which is this one. And we have Jack and the Beanstalk, which will be this one. This one, I think I want brown thread on, so I may... This is interesting because it's white. You know what? I think I'm going to do the one where you make 2 pockets on the side, because then that'll give it a little personality on the inside, right? Yeah, I think that's what we need to do with this one-sided scrapbooking paper. Good. Yep. Good. Okay, so we'll clip these, and then I'm going to pick an image and sew it on before we sew. Well, let's see. But if we sew the pockets, that doesn't work. So we need to sew around the image is what we need to do. Okay, so we're just gonna, I am just gonna change this back to a straight stitch. And then we're gonna just go down the side here, up, pulled a Roxy and didn't have my thread long enough. Okay, come here, you. She said, sometimes it takes her half an hour to thread a needle. I'm like, I understand. I have an automatic needle threader, but as I've told you before, I don't know how to use it. I've used it like once. My friend Diane, who's the quilter, she showed me one time. And then I was like, okay, well that's cool, but oh gosh. I don't know what I did. Okay, let's start over. Oh goodness. And it continues into 2019. It's not really 2019 yet. It's only December 30th, but I'm feeling like it's the New Year's weekend, so I'm kind of, and you know, I'm on to my New Year's things like my giveaway and stuff, and so I'm feeling like it's close enough. Okay. Awesome. Let's do this side. Ah, gosh, I keep stepping on it when I'm not ready to sew yet. What is my deal? Oh my goodness, Dale. I'm my own worst enemy sometimes. Okay. Which way are we going? We're going this way. Oh, really got that close to the edge. In my defense, I'm at a really odd angle for sewing because I have the sewing machine kind of kitty corner to me. Okay, so now that is not beautiful, but let's do the storybook ones because this one's for Little Red Riding Hood. I've got a bunch of others, but Beauty and the Beast. Well, you already used that on something, didn't we? Yeah, I used that on that one, but that doesn't matter. Won't be in the same one. Let's just double check. Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel. Ooh, what's this one? Alice in Wonderland. That's kind of fun. And that's just perfect on there. Let's do that. And I'm not even gonna sew around that because I don't think it's gonna enhance it at all. It's got a lot going on as is, so we'll just glue it on. You guys, I'm down to one. I'm down to Jack and the Beanstalk. So you guys really helped me out here today. So I hope, let me know what you think in the comments of your of doing sort of this reimagined scrap series. I have a bunch more videos in mind for it. So because as I use up my scraps, I just want to bring you all along with. So I'll be doing this in amongst my start to finish series for the giveaway journal. So I'll be doing this in between. Okay, so let's take a look at what we did. So we did 5 of these in about 50 minutes. So there's this one, super cute. I may put paper in it or not, I don't know. There's the kitty cat one. There is this little one that we kind of went backwards because I didn't want to cover up the design. And then this one that unfolds and has a paper pad in it. And this one that unfolds and has a paper pad and the image in it. So perfect. Thank you all so much for crafting with me today. And let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, be sure if you haven't to go over to the giveaway video because I certainly want all of my loyal subbies to be in the giveaway. So go over and comment on that. And if you wouldn't mind, if you like this video, hitting the like button. I've never ever asked for that before, but I do have a couple of people that just kind of come on my channel and hit lots of thumbs down. I'm not sure what that's about, but, and truly, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It's like, whatever, people, if that's what you want to do with your time. But I would appreciate that the people who really support me just pop up and give me a thumbs up if you can. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will just see you next time. Bye everybody.